Hi there, it's Paul here from the hypnotise-someone.co.uk Hypnosis channel, and today I'm going to talk to you about hypnosis words or power words, and just going to give you some hints here and some tips about look at the way that you structure your sentences and the words that you use, and if you just change a few things you'll find you get really positive results when it comes to people's responses. So let's start with the basics, and as we go along you'll start to understand and start to see what you do and what you might be able to change. So the first thing is stop asking questions and turn them more into commands. And I'll give you a very simple example. Now, myself being a gymnastics coach, generally, if my gymnast was doing the wrong technique, I'll tell them, look, you need to push. I wouldn't say that, but I would say, can you please push through your shoulders? Do you reckon you can do that for me? That's what I used to say. I've already switched to autopilot. Okay, so that was the way I used to speak to them. And the subconscious mind works in a way where when you ask a question, you're given a choice. Okay, so you need to process it, and you can make a choice there. You're not being told what to do or anything like that. So it's about turning that around and turning questions into more of statements or commands, so to speak. So instead of asking the question, now what I say is, you need to push your shoulders or you will get hurt. Now, can you see the difference? Can you hear the difference? Can you feel the difference? I've turned my question into a statement, into more of a command, and I've actually told my gymnast or whoever it is I'm speaking to, if you don't follow my suggestion, you're gonna get hurt. And I know it sounds a bit bad, but listen, hear me out, and you'll understand how the subconscious mind now is interpreting what's coming through. So first of all, it's no longer a question, it's a statement, and it's basically an ultimatum that you need to do this or you'll get hurt. And the subconscious mind straight away is about protecting you. So straight away I've implanted a suggestion, it's indirect in their mind, that in order to avoid harm, they should do what I say. And now let's take it to the next step. So the next step is the way you speak, so your tone. So let's look at tone now. So generally when we ask a question, we finish our phrase or sentence with our tone going up like this. So, can you do that for me? Can you do that for me? Right. So you'll notice that when we ask a question, we finish with this upward tone. And we've essentially programmed our mind that whenever it hears this upward tone, automatically the question is being asked, have a choice. However, when we make a statement or when we tell people to do something, it goes down. You need to do this. You need to do this. See what I'm saying? The tone goes down. Again, our subconscious, our mind has been programmed that when we hear this tone going down, it's not a question, it's a statement, it's a command. Alright, and this helps tremendously. This is where you start to input suggestion into someone's mind without them really realizing. So I want you to think about these things with your day-to-day actions when you talk to someone and you're trying to get someone to do something. Think about the way you do it and think about these techniques. The final one I'll leave you with is intonation or enunciation, as I like to say, I guess, of certain words. So when I said my statement, I said, you need to push your shoulders, otherwise you will get hurt. Can you hear the words that I'm intonating or enunciating? These words that I'm putting emphasis on are, again, basically directing the command at the person. Alright, it's not a general question or a general command, it's directly to them. And I'm linking the words you need, so you need and you will get hurt. You will, you need, and hurt. So I'm connecting these power words, as they're called, along with my tone, along with my statement, to basically make their mind click and go, if I don't, I will get hurt unless I do this. Anyway, it's a lot of information. I've put all this information, I have put more information as well, onto a post on my website. So the link is just under the video. By all means, click on it, go there, have a read, because it's a lot easier to read this as well as hear me explain it to you. Analyze yourself, maybe record yourself, or just take notice of the way you ask questions or the way you try to get people to do something. And if you start by this is just the beginning, just start with these basic hints and tips, you'll notice that you get different results. You'll get positive results. Okay? Anyway, go to the website, look at the post, all the best with it, and I will see you in the next video with more hints and tips. Great.